We have slightly different conditions. Very foggy this morning. You can only see about 50 feet maybe. And of course there's a lot of humidity in the air. Slightly drizzle. It started raining at about 3-4 o'clock this morning. But yeah, it's also supposed to clear up. So we just got on the road. Slept really well in our little goat shack. It was actually quite comfortable. We had the shack to ourselves, so we had a lot of blankets. And Ronna also slept well. Breakfast was terrific this morning. Oh, looks like we're on the right way. First pass today is about 2300 and something. So about an hour 15 from the hut. And then it's down and there's a little second ascent, another 250 vertical meters before we head back. Why am I doing this in English? Well, it's really a trade-off. And at the end of the day, the amount of people that I would exclude from understanding anything by doing it in German is just a lot larger than the amount of people that I exclude if I do it in English. So in times of auto-translation and automated translated subtitles, I decided to do it in English. And if your English isn't that great, that's fine. Just click on YouTube subtitles, put them in German, and then you'll have a German translation. Alright, it's clearing up. It's very noticeable that it's turning into fall. Tonight at about 4 this morning till 7:30 we had a little bit of precipitation, and you can see over there, you can see Oberalpstock in the distance right there. It's about 3,300 meters. You can clearly see that we got as rainfall down here came down as one of the first snows of the winter season. The seasons are changing. We made it to Chrüzlipass. Up there is what this pass gives its name. I can't really see it, it's behind that, but that is Chrüzlipass with Wintenalpstock in the background. That's what you see back there if you were to head in that direction over there. But we'll continue. I have to correct myself. What I said earlier, that one is actually called Pitzault. It's not the Oberalpstock. The Oberalpstock is up here in the clouds. Right, you can finally see our way down. So that's the valley towards Cedrun, and it looks like it's still covered in a lot of fog down there. Yeah, this side of the pass, the east side, it's a lot steeper. The ramp is steeper, but yeah, trail is really nice. Trail is really good quality, so it's good walking. It's just a bit steeper than on the other. All right, we made it down. The lower part is a long traverse. Trail quality is okay. So yeah, you gotta pay attention, be careful, but it's also nothing dramatic. So down here in the valley in 2018 there was a big stone slide on the western slope, so they rerouted the trail here. It doesn't actually just go down the valley and then end up in Zedon, but it turns back up the slope. That's why we have a second ascent, and then heads down through an Alp area where we hope that there's no cattle today. Alright, so I guess it's pretty clear now. We're actually having to take a break here. This little climb is only about 250 meters, but boy, it's steep. Calves are certainly burning. We finished the climb, or at least the majority of it. I was hoping that maybe up here we'd be above the fog again to take a break in the sun. So we still have a few meters to climb. So I'm still hoping, but I think chances are slim. It is a beautiful traverse up here. And I can also feel that we're just at the very top of the fog. Because every now and then the sun, you really feel it. It's getting warm, you feel the rays, but yeah, just at the upper end of it. So maybe it'll work out. Oh, over there you can just see the top of the Zedon ski station. We are just at the very top of the fog. Just slightly too low to enjoy the blue sky. If I'm not mistaken, up there's two mountain goats standing on that little crest, having a look at. It is blueberry paradise up here. It's all full of blueberries. The entire mountainside, it's all blueberries. Unfortunately, Ronna is not a bear. Otherwise, she could have a snack fest. Oh, Marlene, you would love this. So, well, who would have thought? We've made it to the top of our second climb. And look at that. All of our hopes paid off. The last 50 meters really made all the difference. We're just above the clouds, just above the fog. This is Ronna's arm now, clearly. It's amazing how quickly it becomes too hot for Ronna. So she decided this is the perfect shadow spot for me to take a break. When Ronna decides it's time for a break, it's time for a break. I wonder what that is. Coco will probably know. This is the last few steps of trail before we meet up with the forest road down there. We are back on our way to the valley, so it's time to recap the tour and rate it maybe. So why don't we start with accessibility. I'd rate it 5 out of 5. It's super easy to access the trailhead. You can either get there by public transport, there's a train station, in Rueras, where you can get there from Zurich or any other major hub in Switzerland. You can also take the car and park at the trail. That's also an option. So 5 out of 5 for sure. Then in terms of suitability for dogs, she's clearly enjoying it. I would say 4 out of 5. So you kind of have to subtract the cow situation. If they're not around, it's about a 4 out of 5. The trail itself doesn't really pose any major difficulties. There's and I'd say pretty much any dog could do it. Smaller dog might need a little push or a little pull at one of the major steps, but aside from that, it's easy walking for dogs. It's really good, and there's water all around the trail as well. So yeah, 4 out of 5. Now hut quality, Etzlihütte, 5 out of 5, no doubt. Absolutely fantastic hut. Great staff, super friendly, very tasty food. You can clearly tell that they pay attention to what they're doing, and they want to provide just a good experience all around. They also have a hot pot. I mean, come on, and electricity. You can pay with card. It's just a all-around fantastic hut. Beauty of the trail. So yesterday's trail, I mean, the landscape you're going through is really nice, but just because you're constantly under those power lines, I don't know, it was just a real downer for me. So I'd rate yesterday maybe 2 out of 5 or something. Today, on the other side, absolutely magnificent. Really, really, really cool trail. Very diverse landscape, ups and downs, river, valleys, gray, green, red. Today was magnificent, 5 out of 5. And the last category is probably difficulty. I mean, based on the Swiss standard, that would be a T3 hiking trail, both yesterday and today, but definitely on the lower end. There's no real technical difficulty involved. There's the occasional part that's a little steeper, and the occasional part that has a little bigger steps, and sometimes you need a little bit of your hands, but within the scope of a T3 trail, this is definitely on the lower end.